The most popular songs played at funerals have been revealed. Andrea Bocelli's Time to Say Goodbye is at the very top of the list. What do you think of that one?
I mean, it's a beautiful song, very sad.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think very sad.
Yeah. Too sad. Do you think too
sadness?
Yeah. Too sad. What do you think?
I can't place it. How does it go?
Time to say goodbye. I'm not allowed to sing. I'm not allowed to sing. Okay, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I apologise for singing. That was a terrible mistake. Sorry.
We were too good there.
Okay, I wonder, can you guess the second most popular funeral song? Let's start with Donna.
Hit Me Baby One More Time.
I mean, would that be your choice?
Possibly. It's on the top 10.
It's on the list, is it?
What do you think is the second most popular?
I don't know. I've forgotten. I read that list and thought I wouldn't like any.
Oh, really? What do you think is the most popular? Second most popular?
No. What's that 70s song like? I Never Can Say Goodbye.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, yes, that's quite nice.
Yes.
Am I really not allowed to sing, even just in a natural, spontaneous manner? Absolutely not, apparently. Absolutely, totally not. It's Frank Sinatra's My Way, of course, and Now the End is Near makes perfect sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Co-op Funeralcare have released the top 10 songs that they say have featured at funerals over the last year. They include You'll Never Walk Alone, which is from Carousel originally, of course, and also the Liverpool Football song. They've also revealed some quirkier options. Apparently people have gone for Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead, from The Wizard of Oz.
That is beyond a joke.
Do you think that's ironic, though?
But yeah, that's great.
I mean, they wouldn't do it seriously at a funeral.
I hope no one does it to me.
And the other one is We Like to Party by the Vengaboys, Lewis.
Okay. It's all odd. I don't know.
Let's just hear a little bit of it.
I'm too young to think of this.
Okay, let's hear We Like to Party, just so we get the gist.
You see,
I mean, we love it.
I disagree. It's got no. I mean, it's a fun song, but it's got no beauty about
I disagree.
it somehow.
You could be on the dance floor and that could come on. It'd take you straight back to the funeral, and that's what a lot of these funeral songs do to me. They come on and you suddenly, now I'm really depressed and thinking about that person that's died. So if you choose a song that actually could be played in a happy environment, you're just going to make people depressed going into the future, which may be what you want.
So, Eve, is this something that occurs to you to think about, a song?
Well, I went to Barbara Taylor Bradford's memorial service about 2 months ago. And she had songs about New York, because although she was from Yorkshire, that's where she ended up living. Yeah. And I rather like the idea that your friends, your pals, your children think of songs that remind them of you, and they choose them. I really don't. I won't be there, so I really don't mind what they have. I also think there are wonderful classical pieces of music that make people think, oh, I'd never heard that before, but it's rather beautiful.
Well, I was at a cremation of somebody I really liked very much indeed, in fact, loved really. And as the coffin rolled away, the music struck up, Heaven, I'm in heaven, cheek to cheek. That was rather lovely. People didn't know whether to laugh or cry because it was so moving. Let's go to Maggie in Essex. Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, nice to talk to you. Tell me, this is about when your husband passed away. What did you decide to play for that?
Yeah, my husband passed away. I had Elvis Presley singing You Were Always on My Mind, because I think I didn't give him the attention he needed when he was alive. Oh. And that was very apt. And so, yes, I had that played. And I should have had it played for my son, who died at 22 from suicide, but I didn't. I can't even remember what we had. We were so distraught.
I'm not
but yeah, but for me, I want to have Dusty Springfield singing I'm Going Back. If you think of the words of Dusty Springfield's song, I think I'm going back to the place I knew so well in my youth, all that. And it's beautiful words. And that's one song, and then I'm going to have You're Always on My Mind as well.
Oh, well, that's lovely. So you've given it a lot of thought, Maggie. It really matters to you. You feel as if it's an important thing to think about and plan.
Well, it is, because I'm 81, so, it's quite likely to happen in the next few years. But I think, a lot of my friends will be gone. So it's only my 3 boys I've got left and a few local friends. So, but I think if you listen to the words of Dusty Springfield's song, it's a beautiful song.
And tell me, Maggie, have you made sure that everyone knows what you want? Have you written it down?
No, I haven't. I've been thinking about it, and I was only thinking about it last night. I thought, I must write it down for my boys. They don't take any notice of me. I should have had a filter.
It's a bit late now. Write it down now. As soon as you get off the phone, go and write it down, because otherwise, you know, how's anyone meant to know? And it really does matter to you. So I would make sure you write it down this afternoon. Lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much. Let's go to Andrew in Aberdeenshire. Andrew, hello. You had to think about this, unfortunately, when your wife passed away.
Yeah, my wife passed. I retired in February 23. My wife passed away a month later in March. And I picked 3 songs for her funeral. Her favourite songs. The first one, as people were coming into the crematorium, was What Becomes of the Broken Hearted, Jimmy Ruffin.
Beautiful song.
The next song for a time of reflection was a song by a band who are friends of ours. It's on Spotify, a beautiful song called By Your Side by the Holy Pistol Club. And to lift the mood at the end of the funeral, I picked her favourite dance song, which a bit unconventional. I picked Black Box, Right on Time. But it really lifted the mood of everybody
Right on Time.
For the week.
A great song. Tell me, though, Andrew, about this idea of lifting the mood at the end of a funeral. Do you think that's an important thing to do?
Yeah, because funerals are depressing, and my wife was quite a happy, vivacious person.
Yeah.
And you want people to remember who she was.
Oh, I'm glad that you're talking about her to me on the television, Andrew. I really am. Sometimes it's really something to talk about someone you're missing very much, isn't it?
Yeah, I miss it still.
Oh, I bet you do. I appreciate you calling about this. Thank you very much indeed. I mean, this is something that, intensely personal, incredibly emotional, right?
Yeah. Oh, bless them.
I know.
That's
a very, very sort of vivid thing to think about. And you're right, Lewis, because these songs do bring so much back. It is a big choice.
It becomes their song almost, and then when you hear it, you'll always think of them. So yeah.
They did ask me mine yesterday. Have you got it ready to play if I say it? Is it there? Yeah, they have. OK, so they said to me, what would you like played at your funeral? And I said this one.
Life is a sham till you can say, hey, what I am, where I am.
And that is Shirley Bassey, the girl from Tiger Bay, as my father always said. And I am what I am from La Cage aux Folles. I just fancied it. I thought it's, I don't want praise, I don't want pity, I'll beat my own drum and all that. I don't know if I've really done that, but I sort of wish I had done that anyway. I quite like that one. I know you gave us yours. What? Shall we hear it? Don't tell us.
Oh, God.
Don't tell us.
Yeah.
All right, this is Donna's.
Falling behind for what could be. Bring me up higher, love. Bring me higher, love. Bring me up higher, love.
Now you're watching it, you've gone right off it. No, you haven't really.
Can you imagine?
You want another choice.
I love Whitney.
Yeah.
I just love that song so much. It's just like a higher meaning,
Yeah.
But I did my will last year. But I don't know. It might change. Who knows?
I thought lots of people choose Monty Python, Look on the Bright Side of Life.
They do.
From Life of Brian, don't they?
Yes.
Because it's just kind of so chirpy.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's a nice chirpy one. Let's talk to Beryl in North Yorkshire about this. Hi, Beryl. Thanks for ringing. What do you think about this one?
Well, I chose mine in 2014. I booked my funeral and everything, so it's all paid for.
Excellent. And what have you chosen as the song?
Guide me home, thy great Redeemer. I think people know it as Bread of Heaven.
Beautiful, obviously.
And at the crematorium, I've asked for the Dreamweavers singing Goodbye, It's Been Good to Know You.
Oh, how lovely. That sounds wonderful. Tell me about the feeling of knowing you've paid for your funeral, it's all paid for, and you've chosen everything that you want. Is that a sort of relief? Does that make you feel nice and calm inside?
Well, my husband died in 2012, and then after that, I thought the rest of my family live in the northeast of England, and I didn't want them having to have the expense of the funeral. So I went up to the funeral directors and booked my funeral and the hymns I wanted. It's all paid for. So when I die, my family haven't got anything to pay for.
So that's a very good feeling, isn't it? A feeling that you've done something really...
Yes, I feel relieved the fact that I've told them that, and I've said that all you need to do is turn up if you want to, but everything's paid for. There's no expense to wait for.
Well, I hope it's going to be many, many years till that happens, Beryl. But thank you very much for the call. And it's a great sense of relief, isn't it? If you can, know that you've done it all. She's taken care of it. She's protecting her family in her very last gesture. It's amazing, isn't it?
Everyone in our family has done that. So there's no worry then. And you don't have to worry about what song would they have wanted, because that's already taken care of too. So you get no surprises, which is quite nice.
So that's quite a good idea, actually.
Let's talk to Sue in Weymouth about this. Hi, Sue. What would you like to play at your funeral?
Jesus to a Child by George Michael.
George Michael.
Classic.
That, amazing choice, obviously. Did you have to spend much time choosing that, or was it obvious to you?
It was obvious. I've always been a great fan of George Michael's. Every Christmas I get a photo calendar from my son, and George Michael's on this year's. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Excellent choice. Nobody's going to dispute that choice. Everyone's going to say that, Sue. What a great taste she had. What a wonderful choice in music. Thank you so much for calling. Let's go to Barbara in Cheshire. What about you, Barbara? What are you thinking?
Hiya, love. This will make you laugh. I'm a mad Cliff Richard fan. Yeah. All my friends and family know it. So I am going down the aisle to We Don't Talk Anymore. Because I don't be talking anymore. And then as the curtains open and I'm being cremated, I'm having congratulations.
Oh, I love that one. I love
lovely.
that one. When I was a little girl, we lived about, I would say, 15 doors away from Cliff Richard. So we lived in Pine Grove in Totteridge and he lived in Northcliffe Drive, just like that, round the corner. And you remember when the Cliff Richard show was on television every week, Barbara? And sometimes we'd be watching it and I could see Cliff Richard himself walking down the road outside, walking the dogs, because obviously it was pre-recorded. So I had Cliff Richard on the telly and Cliff Richard walking there in real life. And I took every single girlfriend from school round for his autograph. And then when I got famous and I got to meet him as a grown-up, I had to apologise because I never even took an autograph book. I used to make him go into his own kitchen, take a piece of paper, sign it for me and give it to... I treated him as a resource for my friends. I was terrible to him. I still apologise to him when I see him. Barbara, those are great choices. Really great. But why have you chosen Don't Talk Anymore to go down? Why haven't you chosen Living Doll or something?
Because we won't be talking anymore.
Oh, I see.
Of course.
Barbara's a legend.
Barbara, you're a legend. If Donna says you're a legend. Honestly, that's really
great choice.
It's great choice.
Don't Talk Anymore. Of course, it makes sense. Power to all our friends. I see that one.
Fact.
Love Cliff.